Well, hello. It's Friday. The Tidy Up Gal isn't just doing Tuesdays. Hello, I'm Joan Silva, and I am your Tidy Up Gal. I help you with your things and your money. They are connected. So today, I almost called it Financial Fridays, and then I thought, oh, do we really want to do financial focus entirely? I'm thinking not. Hey, Debbie, thanks for joining me. I wanted to say that we all have a different focus. So as I was writing a special ebook that I'm going to be sharing, it is the 7 days of decluttering. And I realized that we all are probably looking at resolutions right now. And I just wrote an article about that as well. And I'm going to be offering resolutions just one at a time. So I have a special offer around that I'll share with you in a second. So here's the thing. We tend to take on way too much at once. And I want to say we need to stay focused. So that's why I'm calling it Focused Fridays. My ebook is going to have 7 days of the week, and each day of the week, like Tidy Up Tuesdays, Fridays will be the Focused Friday. So you can pick one area. And by the way, the key to resolutions is a decision. So how about you shift the word from resolution to the word decision? Because it isn't a resolution, it's a decision. And until you decide and stand with that, it isn't going to happen. So hello, hey Sumaya, thanks for joining me. Oh, hello, hi Susan, thanks for giving me a hi. Iris, thank you for joining me. For those of you who are here, hit me a thumbs up. You know, one of those little icons that Facebook loves to use, the little faces, the emojis. You know, put a little happy face there for me, or a heart, or a thumbs up, or a wow. I love to see those. It gives me encouragement. So back to the decision. When you're doing resolutions, it's one at a time, it's focus, and it doesn't happen until you decide. So that's my quick pointer for today from your Tidy Up Gal, Joan Silva. I'm in the process of revamping my website. I'm really excited about it. It's going to be more Tidy Up focus. Thank you for the thumbs up. And on that, there will be more around tidying up, minimalism, and understanding clutter clearing and what that means to you or for you. Because by the way, things like clutter are connected to everything in your life, everything. So as I was working with a client this morning, she was having an insight, an aha, around some issues, body issues, in particular weight. And aren't we really focused on those kinds of things this time of year? We'll say, well, I want to get fit. I want to eat healthy. I want to get my finances in order. I want to get rid of the clutter. I want a new love life, whatever it might be. And the list is like forever long, and we want to be sure that we pick one thing. So again, Focused Fridays. By the way, it could be something as simple as, you know, I'm going to open up that drawer that's driving me nuts, and I'm going to toss the things that no longer work, that belong in the garbage, recycle those things that need to be recycled, give away those things that we've given away, and then reorganize. That could be a single drawer that you decide today, Focused Friday, I'm going to do that. It affects everything. It uplifts, gives you a breath of fresh air. And by the way, it affects your money because it starts to help you see how much stuff you have that you spent money on that you didn't need to spend money on and you've kept. So let me see what a few people have said. So Debbie, you said you inspired me to start 2018 one room at a time. If an item doesn't belong or bring me joy, then I'll let it go, repurposed and loved by someone else. Yes, yes, Debbie. You know, I just shared with you, hopefully you'll get it in the mail today, you like to use book labels. And as I was going through one of my cabinets, I have a supply cabinet in my office. My husband and I are both self-employed, and some in his office. And I thought, I haven't gone through my cabinet of supplies forever. I couldn't believe how much stuff I had I never touch, never. And so I got rid of most of it. I either passed it along, threw it away, recycled it. And Debbie was a person who said she wanted book labels. She loves to share them with her grandchildren, books, and put a label in it. So yay, Debbie. I love it when it gets repurposed and loved and used by someone. So that's really the key. So Susan, you said, this morning I moved one small basket under my dressing table and it made a huge difference to the feel of the room. Doesn't it? Things hold energy, not only within us as we walk into a room, and even if we've forgotten them. Remember, I did a video, a tidy up video about going nose blind, which means sight blind, awareness blind. 21 days, you get used to it sitting there. No matter how nasty it is, you just get used to it. You tolerate it, and before you know it, you don't see it at all. So yeah, it's surprisingly something as small as a basket, just moving it out of there, cleaning it up, whatever it is, moves tremendous amount of energy. So thanks for sharing that, Susan. Just like when I cleaned out my cabinet, my supply cabinet, couldn't believe I had, a couple things. I'm a very tidy, organized woman. So I have them all organized. Looks quite nice. Most people would probably be pleased. Open the cabinet. Ooh, Joan, you tidy up so nicely. Most of it I got rid of because I don't use it. How silly to hang on to stuff that I have to constantly be reorganizing, tidying, cleaning, washing, putting away differently, all that work. Who applied for that job again? I didn't. And so I'm starting to look at the things that no longer serve me, even if they're useful, like passing them along. If they're no longer useful, pass them along. And I want to just warn you that when you decide to do that, the tendency is to still hang on to it because you haven't passed it along. You have the intention, oh, I really want this to be useful for somebody. And then I just don't go do that. Take it to Salvation Army, Goodwill, wherever it is you decide. And there's, homeless shelters. There's lots of places, churches, hospitals that take all sorts of stuff. We gave our paperbacks, many of our paperbacks, to a local county hospital because they have people who are there don't have any material to read. So that's a good place to consider as well. So be careful when you decide, oh, I'm going to pass this one along. Oh, I'm going to sell this. Oh, I'm going to have a garage sale, because that's just, by the way, warning sign. I don't really want to get rid of it. And it's going to hang around now in my attic or my basement or my garage. California, we just pack our garages and our cars sit in the driveway. So here we go. Focused Fridays. Pick one thing. I'm going to suggest, unless you have a lot of time, don't make it big. Pick something small, like my supply cabinet. I decided I would do that. Let's see if I can get the angle right for my supply cabinet. You see it there? My chair is in one place and my cabinet has a light on top. That cabinet, not very big. You would be surprised how much I can get in there. And I opened that up and completely purged, wiped dust away, and tossed tons of materials I no longer need, paper and binder paper and stuff like that. Some of it can be recycled. I'm not at all meaning to say it goes in a garbage can. Some of it actually gets passed on. So thank you, Michelle and Lori and Laurel and Ellie, for joining me. Please give me a thumbs up and a Facebook heart, or hey, hi, thank you, Laurel. Wow face, something that says, I'm here, Joan. I hear you, and I'm going to focus on something today for Focused Friday. Anyone want to share what else they'd like to focus on today? How about you? What one thing, or thank you for the hearts, what one thing are you going to focus on today? Mine for today is, ooh, love it. Mine for today is, I have some file drawers. I noticed the other day I did a video, short video, which I'll be sharing on my Tidy Up Tuesdays newsletter. I showed this great big huge folder for insurance papers. Don't need 90% of it. So I showed how I tossed and got rid of that. I have file drawers I want to purge for 2018. How about you? So what's yours? Thank you, Mo, for joining me. So Focused Friday. I am doing an ebook that I will be publishing with my new website. It'll be free giveaway on my website, joansilva.com. As soon as I get that, I will be giving more updates in my frequent Facebook videos. But I have Mondays are Make Your Bed Mondays, for example. Start the week out. See, Make Your Bed Mondays. It's something that simple. Tuesdays, I always do a Tidy Up Tuesday. And now we have Focus Fridays. And I have done Throwaway Thursdays. Now, not every single day is something where you're going to be spending time tidying up. Some of it's going to be like, let's see, what does I have? Oh, I have Slippery Sloppy Saturdays. Saturdays are meant to be kind of loosey-goosey. Let's have fun. Let's let it go. So yes, I want to share with you that I will be publishing that ebook in the next couple of weeks with my new website. I hope to see you there. And finally, I am offering one resolution at a time, one session, 1 hour. We focus, much like I'm suggesting today, Focused Friday. And I'm doing that for 1 hour. And I will post a link here if you'd like to participate in that and you want Joan's hand-holding, guidance, vision, action plan, but more than anything, somebody that you can share with that understands, gone through that, been there, still doing it, because one time's not enough. But let's focus on one thing, guys, not a bunch, not that long list. Let's focus on one thing and ask Joan to help you. So Laurel, I have 1 box of papers to sort on the couch. I'm going to sort after another Medicare call. You know, Medicare, boy, talk about the stacks of paper you get for that, trying to make a decision around that. Certainly, that was enough paper to last a lifetime, and I had to learn what to keep and what to toss, what I needed to handle and what I didn't need to, what was advertising for more opportunities to get their insurance and what was actually something that was valuable that I needed. So welcome, everybody. Have a delicious, focused Friday. Pick one thing. If you need my help, joansilva.com. Joan@joansilva.com is my email. Feel free to email me, make a comment here, private message me. I'd be glad to help you. Enjoy your weekend and have a focused Friday from your Tidy Up gal, Joan Silva.